Hello there, and welcome to another exciting episode of Harmony's Dreadful Journey. I'm your host, as always, Harmony, and today we are going to be playing Walter Martin's Teleforum. I'm fairly certain I read the description of this game, but you know, I'm me! Okay, this is the right building. Juliana. So, by the way, this is from Steam's Next Fest, so it is a demo. Hey, you got that camera on? So let me remove the lens cover. There. Why am I covered in darkness compared to Juliana? Like, so much of my face is just in the dark? For no reason? Right. It's best to have as much material as possible. Yeah, you need B-roll. We want the 6th floor. Can you get the button? Me. What if I just hit the 5th floor? No, man, we're going to the 6th floor. Walter lived on the 6th floor. Let's hurry up to the 6th floor before anyone else has the same idea. We need to get to the 6th floor. So the 1, 4, and 5. 1, 4, and... Okay. Sorry, I was just testing something. 1, 4, and T all have, you know, actual letters on them. So, same with Al and M. But I don't actually know what these two mean. Emergency. What about this one? I can't think of it. 5 is smidgened. What is it? You look like you have something to say. Don't you think it's wrong to bother a widow? If we don't do this, someone else will. You know Augusto, back at the station? He's itching to make a special show about this. Trust me, new guy. I didn't get here waiting for them to give me the jobs. It was bizarre. You didn't see it, did you? They just told me how it happened, what he used to, you know. You're lucky. I wish I hadn't seen it. You heard it, right? He gave Kelso a VHS tape. The VT operator? Right. Celso was supposed to broadcast the tape, but he couldn't. Technical issues. Then, bam, it happened. Oh, we're here. Come on. Oh, there ain't no way in hell I would let this fucking bitch tell me a story, go bam, then it happened, and me, having no idea what that meant, would possibly fucking let the story go forward. But the fact that the camera guy does know means that we have this infuriating fucking pause in the story. 608, easy to remember. Trash bags. I think it's that apartment just ahead. You mean the one with the 608? Here we are. I am so mad. I am so mad that we don't know what I'm going into. But these two do. You can film her getting the door and all that. There's so many things wrong with having a Geist. Not knowing anything being one of them. So, should I knock on the door or ring the bell? What'll look better on video? Knocking. Knocking! It's a... Knocking would be better for video, I think, because sometimes you don't hear the doorbell on your side of the door. So hitting the doorbell and nothing happening would suggest that nothing happened. Even though if on the other side the doorbell is loud as shit, but knocking is better. I wonder if she's up to talking to strangers right now. If she isn't, she will now. Wow, Julia. Let me try again. Oops. I clicked that. That was my fault. Say, did you work with Walter for long? Some 4 years. This hit me hard too, you know? Want to do something for him. And take advantage of the situation in the process. I don't even have a name. Sure. He'd say I'm demonstrating a sharp sense for opportunity. Can I, like, leave? Alright, third time's the charm. Wow, that was a really loud bell. What do you want? Adriana! I love that name. Hi, Miss Martins. We're from Channel A. We came to give you our condolences. Do you really need a video camera for that? We're making a special program about Walter. A homage. A kind of retrospective, you see. He worked at the station for so long. We wanted to talk to you about him, about what happened. Right. Fine. Come in. It might be good to talk about it. Homage? Why not? We can edit it later. Right now, we need the raw material. Come on, before she changes her mind. You know, first the cameraman, now this woman. Every character but Juliana has their face obscured in some capacity. Even Juliana isn't, like, fully there. You can see, like, the shadow framing her. But it's framing her. It's not obscuring her. Adriana isn't even on the camera. She's just standing there like some sort of altar. Silva here will film our conversation, okay? Oh, my name is Silva. Will he now? I'll have to think about that. What? Would you like to drink anything? Tea? Coffee? Oh, I never refuse a cup of coffee. I'll go make some. She pulled a fast one on you, huh? Forget that. Let's snoop around while we have the chance. Make sure to get anything that catches your eye on camera. We're surrounded by material here. There's a good boy on the door. Degrees from UFRGS, UFRJ. Walter was well educated. I think Miss Martins is just the same. What a waste. Oh, it would be a shame if we only had shots of the same wall. So look around the whole room here, okay? Alright, well, give me my fucking mouse back. Where is my mouse? Thank you. Don't tell me shit and not show me my fucking mouse. There are lots of books in this house. Anything interesting? There's a book that doesn't quite fit here. Let me see. I don't know, I'm just mad at Juliana because she hasn't, she doesn't, like, tell me anything relevant when she's actually expeditioning. Expositioning. She doesn't tell me anything relevant, she just gives me hints. Or tells me to use WASDA, and it's like, no, you don't, Juliet, you don't need me to tell me that. You don't need the character to just have it flash on the thing. It's an electronics manual. It's bookmarked on a page about the cathode ray tube, the CRT. I don't know, just... the pages are loose. I might also just be mad more on the fact that we're bothering this poor widow. Is it going to rain today? Hardly. The rooster says otherwise, look. Ah, the roosters never get it right. Guess we can use this to set the mood. Hey, that TV shot looks great. Something funny about this TV. I think there was a lightning strike nearby the other day. Might have messed it up. Actually, I'm pretty sure it happened the same day that Walter, you know. Hey, I can hear her putting water in the filter. Check out all you can... Dude! Puppy. Good one, we need a nice shot of gunpowder. Walter even carried the dog's picture in his wallet. He showed it around as if it were a photo of his son. I know, I'm also just bothered by her saying, be quick, because because of the way the dialogue works, it interrupts me looking at things to say look at things. So having Julia, who is already kind of gate-kept information from us, also now interrupting and saying, get a shot of everything, while we are getting a shot of everything. I don't know. I don't, it doesn't make me endeared exactly to Julia. Although I have a feeling that Julia is the only one who's going to be, you know, a normal human. There's something off about the cameraman. I don't know. Especially since we did put a name in, right? I thought we did. Yeah, didn't Julia say what our name was? Why are we still the cameraman? You knew Walter better than I. He read a lot? He read most of the newspapers every day. I guess these books belong to Miss Martins. Very well educated, that woman. Look at this photo. Those look like... I almost want to say they look like law books? History? Maybe? But not quite. Maybe reference books to something. Some scenery. Not a very appealing scenery. Not a very appealing scenery. Plus, it's out of focus. This photo has a story behind it. I can feel it. I might hear about it during the interview. It's a painting here. I think Miss Martins painted this. Coffee's almost done. Will you have one? Again, the fact that she's just, like, obscured in darkness. No, I'm fine. Feel free to have one if you change your mind. So, did you think it over? I did. Let's get this done with. Great. We'll begin shortly. Let's shoot the interview on that chair, Silva. So I'm Silva. All of our names end in A. Why is she so obscured? No. But it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're here with Miss Adriana Martins, wife of Walter Martins, our dear colleague who left us so abruptly. She agreed to give us an interview during these most trying of times. Who am I supposed to focus on? Oh, hold on. What happened that day? Did anything in particular stand out? Yes. I mean, I remember lightning struck nearby here. I remember lightning struck nearby here, right when... Television seems strange. Do you remember anything else that day, besides the event, of course? Anything that stood out? Yes. We had a blackout that day. There was a horrible lightning strike nearby. Right after the broadcast. Almost gave me a heart attack. The TV hasn't been working since then. I leave it on so the house feels less empty. What about the last few days? How have they been going? Gunpowder here helped me more than anything else. The dog. Of course. He's been quite sad. He knows something is amiss. He misses Walter. I can't tell if it's my imagination or not, but sometimes I get a better... I don't know, I want to say a better view of the whites of her eyes. And it bothers me. At least taking care of him has taken my mind off of things. Now the blurred photo on the shelf. You have a rather peculiar picture in your living room. That was the first picture I took with the two of us. I put the camera on a tripod and set it all up to take our picture. Then, well, this lapwing showed up out of nowhere. I think we were too close to its nest. The bird got furious and attacked the camera right when it took the picture. Then it attacked us. That was the result of a portrait. A portrait neither of us appear in. From yours truly, the great photographer. He found it so funny we had it framed. You know, that is quite a funny photo. I used to find it funny too. Fair enough. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I can keep going. Of course, Miss Martins, we have enough material already. He was so different. So nervous. I never expected him to. No one expected that, Miss Martins. I still can't even imagine Walter handling a gun. Gun? What gun? Walter never had a gun. The gun? The one he used during the show's broadcast. He did not use a gun. I know it was horrible, but I saw it when he pulled the trigger. That's what... How do I say that? That's what... Ferraria. That's what Ferraria told you back at the station, right? That's what Ferraria told you back at the station, right? Oh, am I choosing for the woman now? No. I was told he used a knife. I was told he took poison. I was told he hanged himself. I'll be honest, I was getting the impression that he hung himself too, so, What? How can that be? My god, I knew it. Ever since he got that damn tape. The tape he tried to broadcast. Celso examined the tape back at the studio. I think the film was burned. Something like that. That wasn't the tape, not the original one. That was a copy. Seriously? Do you still have the original one? Yes, here. This sounds dumb. I don't know what he saw on this thing, and I don't know where he got it from. Walter made me swear to never watch it. He only watched it when I wasn't home, or in the small hours of the morning. What? You want to watch it, don't you? For your show. I don't think that's a good idea, but I'm too tired to try and change your mind. I'm going outside to have a smoke. I don't even want to hear this thing. I don't even want to hear this thing. I don't even want to hear this thing. That's such a fun phrase. She doesn't want to want. I love it. I love it. It is such a hand-washing statement. This is it. We have quite the story here. You look like you've seen a ghost. You'll stay, right? Yeah, I just gotta see what the hell's going on here. Yeah, I gotta say. I knew I made the right decision in bringing you with me. Okay, this is how we'll do it. You film me as I watch the thing. We'll have more takes that way. We can insert the tape's content in the video during during editing. That's... Why the back of her head? Why the back of her head? I know why the back of her head, but why the back of her head? Alright, let's begin. Let's get my first impressions on film. We can fix it all in editing later. I'll press play. It's starting. You know, the fact that Juliana here is her face is already given to us. It seems a little weird that we don't see it here. But I guess how else are we supposed to have, you know, hints as to what this tape is going to be? If we're not using her head. What is this place? It appears to be a red room with a door. Judging from the position of where the open door is, I'm thinking it's a staircase going downwards, and there should be someone behind Juliana, I believe. I don't recognize this building. Strange symbols. These symbols, I can almost... No, you can't. Did they mean anything to you? Can I just say, I wish there was an option of not a thing. Almost understand them. Or a... Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. There's 4 rows of 8s. 4 rows of 8. There's plus... So it's not an alphabet. They're not giving us an alphabet, I don't think. This is written statements in whatever language these symbols are supposed to represent. It feels like they'd get entangled inside your brain. It's a hallway. Oh, it changed. Good. And someone's moving forward in the hallway. So he did go inside the building. What do you mean he did? What is this place? She's not asking who it was, so it's someone she recognizes, potentially. Maybe Walter. But she also doesn't say it was Walter. And Walter found the tape and tried to play it. A la Ring style. Looks like a long green hallway. It doesn't look like a school. Doesn't look like a museum. Museums are more open. Same with shopping malls. Prison. Inside the cells, are those people? He's just walking by everything. What sort of building is this? It's way too long. Look, there's someone up ahead. It's blue now. That guy, he looks... Did you get that? I'll turn up the volume. I'm pretty sure all three of these are wrong. Make it stop. Shut up, I want to understand what they're saying. I can't understand a damn thing. Let me turn up the volume one more time. You okay? So it sounded like whatever happened, they went through a long hallway, arrived somewhere. There was a knock, 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 and then conversation. But we don't know what that conversation was. Ready? No, but it doesn't matter. We're here with Mrs. Andrea Martins. She agreed with giving us an interview during the most trying of times. Oh, this is a trailer. Did Walter have any superstitions? I got so into trying to solve the mystery, I forgot this was a demo. Julia? I love that. I love that, I'll be honest. Walter Martin's Teleforum. Well, that's all the time we have left for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I will see you all again tomorrow. If you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. And you know what? If you have an idea on what was said during that tape, please feel free to comment what you think it was. All I can say was there was definitely a knock, knock, knock. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye! Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed yourself, please like and subscribe.